Modern Warfare Zombies has become one of the most difficult version of zombies we have ever had, and also on top of that, it has become extremely solo unfriendly. Today I want to talk about a brief topic that I've been really thinking about recently a lot, and that is that with season 1 they really took this game from, hey, you know, it's kind of unsolo friendly, but you can still hop in and like complete tier 3, maybe, you know, fight Orcus on your own, complete all the acts, to remember all that stuff. Well, it's time to die over and over and over and over. I myself have recently kind of struggled to find time to really play zombies, and that's just because I'm reaching the end of my semester. It's my last year, so there's a lot of work. Thankfully, this is going to be my last week and a lot of submissions are going to be coming around, so I'll finally have time to play this game. But with how difficult gorm, gant, and from the way it looks greylorm is, which are the brand new boss fights inside the game, this game has really taken a sharp turn onto, oh yeah, it's gonna be impossible to do this almost. Now, I'm not saying it is impossible. It's almost impossible because there's plenty of people out there who have defeated all of these bosses solo. And you know what? I probably will be one of those as well, because one thing I do like doing on YouTube, and just specifically what usually my zombies runs on any game, is do as small amount of glitches and duplication stuff as possible and try to play the game the way it is. So I think that's another reason I am struggling to do most of the stuff inside this game, because I don't do tombstone duplication glitches and stuff like that, which in my opinion is ridiculous that you have to do duplication glitches to do good in this game, even if you are not playing solo. Now, I have nothing against people doing duplication glitches. If that's the way you like to play, then by all means do that, but personally I don't do that, and I don't think I will. I'm a player who plays the game for the way it's supposed to be, and not because, oh, it's supposed to be played like this. No, it's just my play style. That's the way I've always done it, and if you look back on my Cold War days, that's literally the exact same way that I did it. I'll never forget when I was unlocking Dark Ether, there were plenty of spots that you could go to basically speed up the Dark Ether process of unlocking that camo, but yet I refused, and I still did it the good old-fashioned way of training zombies. I think it's a bit ridiculous with how some of the stuff is difficult, like almost to the point that, as I said, it is almost impossible in solo, and unless you're a really good and skilled player, it will take you a lot of trial and error. It does take around an hour. Like, I think that's insane to get into the actual greylorm boss fight, and at that it gives you like some of the rarest schematics inside the game, which is something a lot of people I know do want. One thing I will plug is our Discord server, which is linked down in the description. If you are a solo player like myself, I guess you can find people down there, which is kind of ironic that I'm like complaining about this game being unsolo friendly, and yet here I am also promoting my Discord server, which I could easily go to and ask for help. But that's just not the way I play. I love helping people, I love making guides, and I would love to join up with people if they ever need help, but if I'm doing something, I don't know why, I just am a very picky person. So me complaining about this stuff is also kind of like, well, shut up, why are you complaining about it if you're refusing to play with other players when this is an extraction based mode? Well, it's something that like is a bit upsetting to me, because Treyarch did say that they're going to try to make this game more solo friendly. Not exactly solo friendly, but more solo friendly. And if their way of making the game solo friendly is adding a friendly dog, that to unlock the friendly dog that you can spawn in at any time with, you have to complete one of the most difficult things, I think is being the whole purpose of the whole idea of, oh, well, if you're gonna hide one of the best items behind a very, very difficult Easter egg or even boss fight in solo, then okay, that's a weird decision. Now, I'm not saying that they should do anything. I think they should keep the difficulty. I think it's just something that I think is worth noting. I don't think there's any way that they could change it. Maybe make gorm, gant go less underground. The amount of times I've done that boss fight and son of a gun has gone under the ground and done some quirky stuff is ridiculous and healed, and it's frustrating. And it's something that takes a lot of setting up, and then it's a whole lot of defeat to lose that boss fight. I've also done the Legion boss fight on Cold War Zombies a ridiculous amount of times, so I know the whole idea of spending almost an hour setting up and then losing everything. But on that game, it's a bit different. Here, when you lose something, it's kind of like, oh, well, there goes that time thing that I can't use for another bajillion hours. And on Cold War Zombies, it was like, oh, well, there goes that item that I can easily just go back into the game and honestly get way faster than getting like a legendary ether tool in this. And overall, there's not much more to say. I just wanted to kind of briefly voice my opinions out there since I can't really do those boss fights just yet. And when I do get the chance, I will be going like crazy with them. I'll be doing everything I possibly can, and it's just something I wanted to share with you all and an opinion. So if you do agree with me, comment down below, let me know what your thoughts are on it. If you disagree with me, if you think my complaints are stupid since I refuse slightly to play solo, but I feel like I'm not the only player out there. There's 100% so many people out there that would love to play solo, and I know that because I'll never forget when Modern Warfare Zombies was first coming out. The main complaint was you can't play this game solo, and after season 1 it's even more like that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to drop a like in the video, and I'll see you guys in whatever the next video is. Peace out.